Hello, this is Gullotta, and this is a random map generator I've developed. If we click play, it will generate a map randomly in real time. The red lines represent a navmesh that is also generated with this map. This means I don't have to use the default Unity navmesh, instead I can use this pre-generated one. Each room connects to a corridor, and then each corridor connects to a room, until one of two things happens. Either all the rooms and corridors have a matching area that cannot proceed any further, or the maximum amount of generation iterations has been performed and it will not generate any more. In this map's case, it would appear that every area has been locked off. Inside each room, we have a possibility to have random objects. For example, this corpse. However, they also have a possibility to not generate anything at all. So as you can see, each room can look quite different. In this case, I only have bookcases and corpses, but we can obviously add a lot more to this if we want to. Have a good look at this map. We'll play it again, and as you can see, a whole new configuration has been made. And we can keep doing this to make more and more map iterations. And as always, the navmesh is being generated, and we also have the random elements. The random elements, such as the bookcase, as you can see, is going to warp the navmesh. Let's see how this navmesh works in action. We're going to select the pathfinding system. Going to set the seeker and the target. Now I want to move the target around, and you'll notice these green spheres. This represents the route that the object is going to move on the navmesh. As you can see, as I bring it places, it's altering the pathfinding, so that's all working fine. And let's put it somewhere such as behind this bookcase. And as you can see, it's not trying to cut through, but it's actually navigating around the bookcase correctly. So as you can see, I've been able to generate a random map with random elements in the rooms, which also produces a navmesh, and the navmesh also creates accurate paths from point A to point B in order to find its target. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me.